Hi, my name is Gianna and I'm 10 years old. And today I'm having two chefs compete to make my dream dish.
Hello. Hello. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I'm Claudette.
And I'm Katie.
Nice to meet you.
We heard that you like leprechauns.
I like gold too.
Atta girl.
So what do you think a leprechaun eats?
Maybe like little shoe prints and like a rainbow with gold clouds.
Can you draw what you imagine?
She's gonna have a rainbow.
So she's drawing this rainbow, and I'm now thinking, oh, sugar, sweets, cake. And so I'm getting excited.
Gotta have them gold clouds.
Them gold clouds.
It's gotta have some clovers. Gotta stay healthy.
Right. You gotta eat your greens.
Yeah, greens.
What is that?
It's like a figure eight clover.
Nothing ever happened.
Yeah. Color in. Green means vegetables, and this is my chance to put some healthy things on the plate.
When she started drawing the clovers, I was like, this is my wheelhouse. I can cook with green stuff. And then the bomb drops.
Do you like vegetables?
I only like carrots. That's mostly it.
Oh no, she is a picky eater.
What else would the leprechaun eat besides this?
Sounds weird, but moss.
Moss.
Moss. More greens. She wants clovers and grass, but she hates all vegetables.
Then we gotta have some footprints.
A footprint. Is that like a lot of fiber? Like what's a footprint?
What's it made out of?
Made of the bottom of someone's shoe.
Can you eat a footprint? Is my question. So like a rubbery texture.
Gotta have some of them gold coins.
Apparently the leprechaun had plenty of gold and was trying to spread the wealth.
What's your favorite meal of the day?
Dinner.
What's your favorite kind of dinner? What dinners do you like?
Honey chicken.
I don't remember being that poised when I was a kid.
Gianna is super cool. She is a great artist. She draws so well. I'm very impressed. I could not draw that well at age 10.
So thank you so much for showing us everything that your leprechaun would eat, and we're super excited. We'll see where we go from here with your dream dish.
Thank you.
Thank you. So here's my plan. I'm gonna make a leprechaun landscape. So I'm gonna make the base terrain a giant sugar cookie. I'm gonna cover the terrain with green graham cracker moss. For the shamrocks, I'm gonna make a simple sugar cookie dyed green. The footprints are gonna be melted dark chocolate. For the coins, I'm melting white chocolate and then dusting it with gold dust. And finally, for the rainbow and the clouds, I'm making marshmallow from scratch and dye it all the colors of the rainbow.
I'm gonna go for a fully balanced leprechaun meal. I'm gonna start with a mossy base of toasted coconut. For the shamrocks, I'm gonna make green quesadillas. The gold coins are gonna be made of honey chicken medallions. I'm gonna spin some sugar into clouds and top it off with a fruit rainbow cheesecake. Claudette, what are you starting with? What are you doing?
Cookie.
Cookie?
I'm gonna go 3D.
This is all a cookie?
Yeah.
Okay. So the whole thing is basically edible?
Yeah.
Great, it's really impressive. I've watched every Top Chef season, so I'm very familiar with Claudette, and I'm very intimidated by Claudette.
I'm just gonna make it like a simple sugar cookie, creaming the butter and then sugar, then moving on to the flour and a tablespoon of vanilla extract. Crossing my fingers at what I think it's gonna look like is what it's gonna look like.
I'm doing my crust, a very simple crust. We got 5 graham crackers here. I'm gonna do it in the food processor just so it gets really fine and sticks together better.
So Katie tells me that she's making a no-bake cheesecake. I'd never had a no-bake cheesecake, so I was interested but skeptical. Now the no-bake cheesecake.
Yeah.
Riddle me that, Batman, because I have never actually made a no-bake cheesecake.
It's popular on Pinterest. I do powdered sugar and some whipped cream, so that kind of helps stabilize it. I am gonna cream this cream cheese, and then I'm gonna be adding in. So now I've put in powdered sugar and some vanilla extract, and I'm gonna put in a little sour cream.
Dough's looking great. Now I need to freeform it into my terrain with peaks and valleys. I'm gonna make it mountain-esque.
I am a little concerned that this is not gonna set in time for the big reveal, which will be like a very runny mess. But we're gonna
just keep it in the springform pan.
Here you go, child. I just hope that she likes whatever, you know? Doesn't spit anything out. Oh, that happened.
Low blow.
I really did not mean to.
Low blow.
Claudette,
Remember I said I was gonna help you?
No. Okay, so I have my cream cheese mixture in my springform pan, and I'm gonna go put this in the freezer and hope that it sets in time.
So for the clovers on the recipe, I'm gonna make some clover cookies, which is basically the same sugar cookie recipe. I'm just gonna half it and color this one green. I don't know why I'm doing this the complete hard way. Like, I didn't bring a rolling pin.
Oh no, let's get you a rolling pin.
Rookie city.
Could you roll
It's
it
gonna
with,
be very
do you want this apple cider vinegar?
Oh, you know, I like you.
In the clutch.
Okay, so I have my green cookie dough. It'll get darker as it bakes, I hope. So I'm paying attention to her drawing to make it as like her drawing as I can with these shamrocks. So I'm grabbing my knife and carving out what looks like a 3-leaf clover. So it's really not a 4-leaf clover. It's
No,
more of
it is a 3-leaf.
Maybe she has luck with 3 leaves and not 4. Okay, so the first big part of the project is done. Now we can go to rainbow.
So I'm gonna be making honey chicken for the gold coin. I'm not shaping them like coins, no. It's gonna be like a gold nugget. Do leprechauns collect gold nuggets? Claudette, stop staring at me. So I'm gonna make a batter for it that'll marinate in for a bit that I would have done with orange chicken. So far I've added flour and I've added cornstarch, and I'm gonna do some salt and some pepper. I'm adding an egg now because there'll be a little bit of a binder in there. And it's gonna be a pancake kind of looking batter. This coconut is for the grass. I am gonna add some food coloring to it. I'm gonna toast it so that it's kind of like a, you know, like a coconut shrimp situation. You understand.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this on this sheet. Oh, it looks like broccoli. It's going in the oven.
For my marshmallow, the first thing I'm doing is blooming the gelatin. This is my first time using titanium.
What
So
does
it can
that even mean?
totally backfire. Sheet gelatin is named by metals. So you have silver, gold, bronze, and titanium. They have like strengths, which makes like a tougher marshmallow or like a fluffier marshmallow.
Oh.
This could go either way. Next, I have to get my pot going with water, sugar, and corn syrup, and separating my egg whites for the mixer with a whisk attachment. Marshmallows just basically stabilize meringue.
The moss is looking a little darker than I thought it was going to. It's looking a little creepy. I'm a little worried that it's not gonna look as magical as her drawing. It's more like a graveyard now than an Irish landscape, an Ireland landscape. So now I'm gonna make my shoes. I'm gonna make them with some chocolates. And basically I'm just gonna cut them in sort of a shoe shape. These shoes are clunkers. They are bad. They look like Twix.
Like the leprechaun ate a Twix and then dropped it. For the gold fluffy clouds at the end of her rainbows, I'm going to scoop marshmallow into a bowl and hope they look like a cumulus cloud. The good thing of marshmallow is once it's stiff, I can actually carve it to look like a cloud as long as I have the volume. So now I gotta do my colors. I feel like this is gonna be like a blooper. Like this is when things go south, like a narrator. And this is when Claudette got incredibly confident. It turned out she was wrong. So I've piped the first arch of the rainbow, and that's my pink. Oh, it's already hardening. Ah, I gotta pipe really fast. I think the colors I'm pretty confident in. What I'm not confident in is the textures. It starts going from this smooth marshmallow to scrambled eggs real fast. This looks so gross.
And this is when Claudette got incredibly confident. It turns out she was wrong.
Next, I'm gonna be making shamrock quesadillas. Fun. She didn't say she likes quesadillas. Who cares? Kids love quesadillas, right? Like all kids. So you can't go wrong. Well, basically, I'm gonna take these, I'm gonna make the quesadilla, and then I'm gonna cut out, once it cools, some shamrock shapes. I have a cheese problem. I love cheese so much. The quesadilla is looking good. I'm gonna let this guy cool down. So I've made one quesadilla, but I need to cut out 3 shamrocks, and if I mess up any of them, I don't really have room to make another. So I've gotta get it right. Hey! Oh, it's falling apart. It's a... He looks all right. Second is so much better. I'm getting better each time. The third one doesn't look that great, but it kind of looks like it's gonna give me a hug. It's got really wide clovers, leaves. What are these things?
Now I'm gonna work on my garnishes, my coins and my footprints. So I'm melting the white chocolate over a double boiler. So I'm trying to control the temperature, the water, the melt all at the same time. It's like a circus act. When you're doing chocolate, you're tempering chocolate, you want to seed in hard chocolate, and that's going to basically recrystallize it so you don't get this soft, mushy chocolate. So now I'm going to spoon my coins onto parchment, and hope that when the temperature comes all the way down, they harden and then I can brush in with the gold. Now I'm gonna melt my dark chocolate, and that's gonna be for my footprints. I hope she's got a lot of homework to do after she's done with this. She's going to be amped. I'm piping the pads and the little dots. It doesn't look like a traditional footprint, so I'm just winging it to what the picture looks like.
I got my oil at 350 and I'm gonna put my chicken in to fry.
So now I'm gonna basically make my moss with some graham crackers. Now I'm gonna add in the green food coloring into the graham cracker and hopefully dye the whole thing green. I'm a little skeptical that the dye is going to dye it completely green, but I'm actually pleasantly surprised. It does look like moss in nature. I think I won the battle of the moss because it looked more fluffy the way moss looks over rocks. Here's my terroir. The good thing is it's still warm, so I'm gonna like make actual like valleys a little bit deeper. My next step, I have some butter that I melted, and I am going to sprinkle the moss all over the cookie and hope that it looks like moss. I could see a leprechaun frolicking through here.
Okay,
Ready?
my chicken is looking good. I'm gonna take it out with my spider. I know that the honey chicken doesn't look like coins, so Katie back in the day would have made like sugar coins or chocolate coins, but I wanna make what she asked for, and she loves honey, and honey's kind of golden. I'm not worried about it. I want her to like what she eats, so that's all I'm focused on today, is like she likes honey chicken. I'm gonna add my chicken in. And it doesn't look as golden and light as I was expecting. I think Gianna's smart enough, and hopefully she's gonna understand what I was going for.
So here are my clouds. When I reveal the marshmallow out of the bowl, it looks like a blob of marshmallow. So I probably should have sifted my powdered sugar because it made like little lumps and kind of texture. I'm thinking if I can kind of carve it. If you look at big cumulus clouds, they're just kind of like these like cotton balls stuck together. Drama, right? We want drama, we want height. She did say that these were gold, so I'm going to brush gold luster dust on it. Whenever you're dealing with anything sugar, soft, pliable, when you lift it, there's a sort of knot in your stomach that you get because it could just completely fall apart. I mean, I just gotta go for it, right?
Yeah.
All right. That's just gonna have to be, this is our reality.
It's definitely thickened up more than I planned. Does this look as elegant as I would have liked? No. But it's gonna taste good, I hope. It's, you know, it's rustic. So I look over and Claudette is just making this majestic rainbow. It's beautiful, it has all these colors. I might be in trouble. It looks like the set. Ooh.
Oh, look at that.
Hey, I'm shocked.
We have clovers.
Those are cute.
Trying to get some height somewhere, so maybe if I can stand these clovers up.
Right now I'm gonna make my fruit rainbow, and the first thing I'm gonna do is raspberries. I feel like a race against time right now because the heat in this room. So we're going pineapple. Now I'm gonna put on my kiwis.
I'm just gonna paint these little gold coins gold. Now I'm gonna place my gold coins like if my leprechaun just gave no care in the world to where they were going. But it also helps me kind of hide my little imperfections in some of the stuff. Again, I'm trying to get all the height and drama that I can get. So if I don't win for taste, I win for
drama?
For drama.
I need more drama in my dish. I wasn't even thinking about drama. My rainbow doesn't look dramatic.
It absolutely does.
It looks cute. It looks better than most things on my plate. Ready for the last thing. Ha! I'm gonna spin sugar. When you're doing spin sugar, you're basically making a caramel. So it's just sugar, water, and some corn syrup. There is that spatula.
Interesting, you put your spatula in right away.
Was that bad? Is that bad?
I wouldn't put the spatula back in.
When someone who's been on Top Chef tells you not to stir your sugar, you don't do it, and I will never do it again.
Sugar is hygroscopic, children. Sugar absorbs any moisture around it, so it will do it by itself. You don't have to actually mix it.
This is at 275 right now. I basically have one shot at this, so I'm gonna do it. This is gonna get everywhere, guys, sorry. They're clouds. They're not as golden as I wanted them, and like I think I should have let it go like a little darker, but then you run the risk of it going to the hard candy, so they're clouds. There we go. Cheesecake rainbow's on, clouds are done, I am done. Yours looks great.
You feeling good?
I'm feeling, yeah. High five.
Just no panic. No panic. You want me to drop it?
No, sorry, never mind. Let's
Mental high five. Let's go.
let's go see what Gianna thinks.
So this is my second time on the show. What I learned the first time is don't go at it like a chef, go at it like a kid. And I wanted the wow factor. I wanted her to gasp. I really am into this dish. It's not something that is chef forward, it's something that's playful. My two favorite parts are the shamrocks and the gold coins, and I really think that Gianna's gonna like them too.
I'm feeling really good about my dish. I think she's gonna love the cheesecake with the fruit on top. I think she's absolutely gonna love the honey chicken with the crunchy toasted coconut under it. The flavors are there. It is a really yummy dish and I'm excited for her to try it.
A dish for my coins. Ooh, that looks fancy. These must be the clovers. My honey chicken, they remembered. These are like the little shoe things.
She knew that those weird clunky things were shoe prints.
That was satisfying. That's amazing. It's like a fruity, crunchy, sweet like piece of cake. I love it. Yes.
So she ate some of the cheesecake, and then she ate some more, and then she ate some more. That's when I feel the trouble.
I've seen this before. I think it's like where you take like sugar and like roll it.
I can't believe Gianna knows how to spin sugar. Like, has she done this before? Is she doing it a lot?
Feels like a cloud. I like it. My honey chicken. I believe it's supposed to be the gold piece.
I am thrilled.
Perfect as always.
Perfect as always.
It's coconut. I like it. I'm not really digging that. I don't really like the shamrocks. I like everything else except for the shamrocks.
Ooh, she is not liking the quesadilla. Dare I say hates it.
I like quesadillas, but just doesn't, yeah. Out of everything on the dish, I like the rainbow the best. Now this looks fancy. I love the rainbow. The clouds, I can definitely see that. The footprints, I feel like they just, oopsies. I feel like they look like dots, not really footprints.
That's exactly how she drew them.
Okay. I think it's a shortbread lemon cookie. Has a little bit of lemon in it.
Nope, no lemon.
I like it.
Gianna loves the coins.
This is a marshmallow. Perfect as always.
She's loving how sweet Claudette's dish is, and that's making me concerned.
Shamrock time. Doesn't really have any taste.
So she's throwing a little shade on my shamrock cookies. That's the beauty of being a kid, is you can use your hands. Even if I don't win, I at least made it fun for her.
I'm a marshmallow. These are all different colors, but they all taste the same.
My flavor strategy might be working.
I really like this like lemon cookie crumble theme, madabaha.
Say that again.
Lemon cookie thing, madaha. And I like this coin. Out of everything, I didn't really like this cookie.
I have absolutely no confidence in my dish just because of how many bites she took out of Katie's.
I don't want to jinx it, but I think I might win this time.
Hello.
Hello, whoa.
How was it?
It was great, I loved it.
Oh,
Sugar.
So you have to choose. Which one did you like better? The rainbow fruitcake or the pastel rainbow?
The pastel rainbow. This is awarded to you.
Ta-da! This was huge.
I'm happy that Claudette won because she's lost before, and so anyone who's lost before, I do want them to get a win, including myself.
I thought Katie had it in the bag, but I'll take this.
Every time I lose, I learn something. I'm coming back to win next time.
Dem gold.